Perfect. Okay, so we are on page not page 20. Why is it? Yeah, it should be on there. What's going on? I'm on the wrong page. 24. Okay. Yeah, so we're on page 24. Going from the letter, this letter, dal, right? We did the first letter, the first section of kha. So this is the kha, right? Now we're going to do the letter dal, which is starting from here. So dal has dal and fatha da. Jim fatha ja. Alif daja, and then there's another jim, right? There's another jim here. Jim fatha ja, daja, dajaja, dajaja, dajaja. Can you read the next one? So the next one here doesn't have. They didn't put the vowel. They didn't put the vowel here under the dal, right? So this is a ha, fatha, right? Ha, dal. Whenever there's a ya, so you see, whenever there's a ya, right? There's a ya. So this is. I'm gonna give you a few examples. Right, and then we also have. Okay, so look at these two words. So you have hadiqa, and dajaja. Do you see that this letter, the dal, this dal doesn't have a vowel? Do you know why they don't put it?
Is it not underneath?
No.
Or because the Y is like
there's no vowel. Yeah,
the
because
Y is a double vowel.
there's a ya, right? There's the e, the ya, and if there's a ya, that means that the letter before the vowel is kasra. Okay? Here, so for example, here there's a ya, so therefore the vowel here is kasra. Okay? In dajaja, let's say we erase this one, right? So what vowel is it? Because there's an alif, a long vowel alif, then the short vowel is fatha, okay? Is fatha. So that's the rule. Whenever there is a wow, whenever there is a, let me see if there's another one here, like this. Look at the what number is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth row, right? Towards your left, you have the word usfur. Okay? If on the fa, on this fa here, you don't put a vowel because of the wow, automatically the vowel is dhamma, which is u, because of the wow. If there's an alif, automatically is fatha. If there's a ya, automatically is kasra, e, a, e, u. Okay? Now, for example, when you go to the word ghazal here, so for example, you have ghazal, alif. If you take this fatha, because there's an alif, therefore is ghazal. The next one, ma'iz, mim, alif. See? Ma'iz. So sometimes they don't write it because they assume that you should know it, right? And that's a rule that will come later on. Now, so we did dajaja, right? Dal, dajaja. And the next one is, what's the next one after dajaja? Hadiqah. Hadiqah. Ha is thick. Dal is light. Hadi. Qaf is thick. And ta is, because is at the end, it sounds like ha. Hadiqah. Hadiqah. Okay. The next one is, can you read that one? I'm going to write it here. So this is Alif, Fatha. What does it sound like?
Long. Wait.
It has a Hamza, so it's short.
Yeah, a short, but then add an A.
Good. So how it sounded? Okay. Then you have a Sin, Fatha, Asa, right? Asa. And then you have a Dal. Let's put a double Dhamma. Asadun. 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 Asadun.
Asadun.
Good. Asadun. So that means lion. Asad. Asad. So we go to so this means Alif, Sin, Fatha. Let me just write it here so that you can see it. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Okay. So, Asad, Asadun, Asadun. The next letter is Dal. The next letter is Dal. So we look at Dal in the beginning. How does it look? Dal in the middle. How does it look? You see, it doesn't touch the letter that follows it. That's how we know is a Dal. It does not touch the letter that comes after it, but it does touch the letter that comes before it, and Dal at the end. So here, the first one is. So let's try to read this one. Dal, Fatha, the. Dal, Fatha, the. Then we have Ya, Sukun. So this will be thy, and then a lam, dhailun. Okay, the next one is Edith. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. Just checking if you're still there or you fell asleep or something. Okay.
So, no, I'm watching.
Okay, good. If you need any clarification, please don't hesitate. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so where we at? What was I saying again? So we have Dailun. The next one is Hida, Ha. The next one is starts with Ha, Kasra, Hi. Val, Hida. Okay? Hida. Then we put an Alif. hida, hida, right? But then there's a hamza, right? But this hamza, this little hamza, which is this one that's right here, is by itself. So it is not on the alif. This one is called the hamza. So for this hamza, this symbol, there is a whole section of grammar about it. When is hamza at the line? When is hamza on the alif? When is hamza on the ya? When is hamza on the waw? Okay? And what is the effect? The effect is that it shortens the long vowel, right? So for example, if an alif is by itself, it's like this one, but if you put a hamza on it, this one, like asad, asad, okay? So then the hamza can go on a waw, can go on a waw, on a ya, and on an alif. And these are the three long vowels, right? A, I, U. A, I, U. The three long vowels are alif. The three long vowels, alif, waw, and ya. These are the three long vowels. All right. So now we have. So here we have hida. Hida. Look at the effect. Hida. If you stop at it, look, then it sounds like this. Hida. But good. But because if you want to continue, right, you say hida'un because it's a noun. That is written, but when you stop at it, it doesn't sound, but it's written. Hida'un. Hida'un. Allah says in the Quran, فَإِذَا جَاءَتِ وَالسَّمَاءَ جَاءَ same جَاءَ. You see, that's the way it sounds in the Quran. So this is hida'un. The next one is a fa, and there's a kasra under this fa. What is this?
It shortens it, right? The hamza. By
The
itself.
yeah. Okay. Okay, so okay. Oh, this is wrong. So the fa has a fatha, okay? Fa. The kha has a kasra, little kasra here. Okay, fa. So here, the next one is here. The next one. So the first one is dhain, right? Dhain, hida, and the next one is starts with fa.
Faqidu.
Good. Fa. Khi. Fa. Khi. Fa. Khi. Fa is light. Fa. Khi. Khi. Fakhidun. 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 Okay? Fakhid. Or you stop at it. Fakhid. But you write it because it's a noun. Okay? Fakhid. Fakhid. If you continue, like for example, you want to say a big fakhid, right? So it's fakhidun kabirun. But you don't say kabirun because you stop at it. So if you stop, it just silenced it, but it's still written. Fakhidun kabirun. You see? So that's what the noun does. Okay, fakhidun. So then we go to the letter ra. The letter ra. The letter ra has a fatha, right? Ra, fatha, alif, hamza, sukun. 1 second. Okay. Okay. So here we have, let me erase this here. Okay. So the next one is Ra, right? So Ra. So Ra, Fatha, Ra, Ra, Ra. Alif. If it's only an alif, right? Is Ra, right? Ra. But since we put a Hamza, okay. So when you go to so Ra, 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 and then there's a Sin. So can you read this?
Oh, Ras, Jarazun.
No.
J-
Ra,
Ra.
Ra, Sun. Ra,
Oh,
Sun.
sorry, Rasun.
Yeah, you went ahead. Good. Ra'sun. Ra'sun. The next one is Jim, Fatha, right? Ja, 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 ja.
Jarasun.
Ra, good. Ra, Fatha, Ra, Jara, Jara. Sin, Dammatan, Jarasun, 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 Jarasun.
Jarasun.
Okay, so this is Jim, Ra, Sin, Jara, Jarasun, right? Jarasun. Then
Jarasun.
good. The next one is Ain. The next one is Ain. Dhamma. Oh, oh, oh. Sin, Sukun. Sod, Sukun. Os, Os, Os. Okay. The next one is Fa, Fa, Dhamma, Fu, Usfu, 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 Wow, Usfu, Usfurun, Usfurun. So this is, okay. So this is Ain, Dhamma, Us, Fu, Usfur, 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 Usfur. The next one, we go to the letter Z, Z, Z. So the letter Z, right? The letter Z starts like this, Z. The first one is Z, Fatha, Z, Z, Z. Ha, Sukun, Z, Z, Z. Ra, Fatha, Ra, Ra. Zahra, Zahra, Ta. So because we stop at it, it sounds like Ha. Zahra. Like the name Zahra. Zahra is written like this in English. Zahra. Yeah, Zahra. Do you have any questions about this one? Okay, so this is Za, Zah, Ra, Fatha, Fatha, Zah, Ra, Zahra. So this ta, this is a ta, right? And this is called a closed ta. So the open ta is like this, right? and the closed ta is like that. Okay? Now, the usage of them or the way it sounds, the difference, there's a similarity and there's a difference. The similarity, so there's, let me just write the open ta here, right? Right? The open ta and the closed ta. Okay. So the open ta, if you continue, it sounds, and if you stop at it, it sounds as well. Like bait. See the ta's at the end. Bait. The closed ta, if you continue, it sounds Zahratun Jamilah. But if you stop at it, then it sounds like a ha. Okay, so if you continue, it sounds. If you stop at it, then it sounds like a ha. Zahra. Yes. Okay. So the next one has,
But and then it will be Zahratun.
yeah, if you continue, correct. If you continue Zahratun, but since you stop, that's the grammatical application. Right? It doesn't sound. But you write the double vowels. Zahratun, you write it, but it doesn't sound. Zahra. Okay? The next one has a fatha, ghain, fatha, right? So gha. Za, fatha, za. Ghaza, alif. Ghaza, lam, dammatan, right? Ghazalun. Good. This is the word ghazal. Ghazal, which is in English.
Ghazal?
Yeah, ghazal. The word ghazal originates from an Arabic word. It was used even before the Quran in poetry. It was really popular. It was used in poetry because if you know the ghazal has long eyebrows, right? And so the poets in the Arabian Peninsula, majority of the Arabs were Bedouin, and they were known for their poetry. So when they would travel throughout the Arabian Peninsula, because they had property like in a distant land, right? Like let's say in Conroe, I have property in Conroe, so I have to travel from Pearland to Conroe, right? But in between, there is, tribes that I don't get along with, so I have to still go through them because I got to get to my property. So they will say poetry, and sometimes they will compare the woman with the ghazal. So they will put it in their poetry, right? So the word ghazal is really popular in poetry. Ghazal. The next one, and also the camel too, and the camel because of the reliability, right? The camel was like their U-Haul. Okay. Now the next word is good. Ma'iz. Ma'iz is a goat. Ma'iz. Okay, the next one is seen. And when we get to the next unit, this will be like the last section. Then there will be some practice, but that can be done on your own. Then we will go to the next unit. In the next unit, these same words will come with pictures. So then we can get their meaning and their pronunciation. But this exercise mainly is to help you see the letter in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. That's the main purpose of this. Okay, so the next one is we're in the letter Sin. The letter Sin. Sin. So let me erase this. So just tell me the first letter, right? The first letter is what? Sin, right? And what vowel does it have?
I.
Fatha, right?
Okay.
It's called, so the vowels, I'm going to write it here, right? So
Yeah.
it's,
I thought you meant in the letter. Sorry.
yeah, on top, yeah, Fatha. And then you have Dhamma. And then you have underneath Kasra, okay? So when I ask you, you can also look on the board and see what's the name. So like that, we can practice the name of the vowels in Arabic, okay? So Fatha equals A, Dhamma equals U, and Kasra equals E. Okay, so Sin, and what's the vowel that it has?
A.
Look at it. Fatha, good. Good. Fatha. Sin, Fatha, Sa. Sin, Fatha, Sa. The Fatha is the short vowel that says that is ah. So it's sa, sa, and then there's an alif, right? So there's an alif. So how does it sound? Sa, right? Sa. There's an alif, and then there's the ayn. There's the ayn. Sa, sa. There's a fatha, sa'ah. And there's a ta marbuta. There's a closed ta, sa'ah. You put the double vowel, but it doesn't sound. Sa'ah, sa'ah, sa'ah.
So it's like 3 A's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sa'ah. But the ayn is thick. Sa'ah, sa'ah, sa'ah. The next one is Sin. What's the vowel that the Sin has?
Kasra. I.
Kasra, good. Si, sil, si. And then there's a lam. Sil, sukun, sil. There's another Sin. Sil, si. Silsila, silsila, tun, silsila. So this is right. So here, let me just zoom it in a little bit more. Se, la, tun, silsilatun. If you stop at it, silsila, silsila means chain, like gold chain, silsila. The next one is starts with kaf, fatha, ka. There's an alif, but this alif has a hamza and a sukun, so it shortens it. It's ka. Sin, dammatan. Good. Ka'sun. Like fa'sun. Ka'sun. This one is ka'sun. good. All right, so we can move to the next page. All right. Is everything clear?
Can we just do this last one?
Sure.
I was just wondering, on top of the sod, what was on top of that?
Which one?
On top of this one. I don't know if I wrote this and if this.
You
was-
wrote it correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, the give me
The
one,
A doubled. That's the A doubled, right?
1 second, because this turned around. Okay. So what this does. So the ba kasra b, right?
B.
So this word ba kasra, right?
B.
Then there's a ta, is a ta, because it is a t, yeah, t, right? And then there's a shadda, right? Now when you look at the shadda, right? When you look at the shadda,
It's on top of
if
fatha.
it's on top fatha, if it's on the bottom is kasra.
How do you distinguish it being a kasra or on top of the
All right.
consonant, though?
So if it's here, it's fatha. If it's under, it's kasra. Right? And the reason that they write it like this, because if they write the shadda, which means there's two tas, and then they write the kasra underneath, the flow of reading, you have to go look at two places, so it makes it difficult. So they put it under here in order for you to see it at the same place. Bitti, and then there's a ya, and then there's a kha. Bitti, bitti. You can write it like this, right? Let me see the Between.
So there's two I's because the
There's a
W,
kasra and a
okay.
yeah, correct. So there's two tas. So if you write it in Arabic, like without this, you write it like this: ba, ta, right? Ya, kha.
oh, so there's two T's.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
that's the shadda. That's the shadda, you see? So here, look, the first ta, you put a sukun. Okay? Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Nice to see you. Huh? No, I have a class since 7:30. Sure.
You can
So-
talk down if you need.
No, it's okay. Inshallah. Because I'm recording, so alhamdulillah. So you see the way the now this makes it a little bit easier to read when you kind of break it down, right? So but bit, right? And then there's another. This is bit. So when you put it together, that's how you hold it. If it's only one ta, it will be betir.
But how are you able to distinguish that it's on top of the T or if it was a double I?
Oh, because the way it's placed, If it's a double I, it would be on top of the ya, right? It should be on top of each letter. The shadda should be on top of each letter. You can come inside. You can finish. Like I said. So sometimes in the printing press, right, the vowels might move. It might come out like that. But if you want to write it, it should be every vowel should be on top of each letter that's pertaining to it. Okay? So we will go to. Is that clear?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I think. Are you just expected to know the words, and that's how? Yeah.
Yeah, through practice. Like there's some like for example like this, right? Right? So now you're like, is it a yeah or is it a bro? Because aleph, there's two aleph, regular aleph and a broken aleph. So what is this? This is a broken aleph. So therefore, what's the vowel pertaining to the aleph? You get it? So it comes through practice.
Yeah, I think I'll
So-
just get it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the same thing that like there's different rules, but there's always like exceptions. And it's like, really? Like for example, the plural, you do a particular formula and for the plural, and but then there's some plurals that are different. Okay. So we are in the letter Sheen. Okay, the letter Sheen. So the letter Sheen, Fatha, Sha, Mim, Sukun, Sham, Sin, Shams, correct. Shams. Maybe you put the double vowel, Shamsun, 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 Sham, Sham, Sun, Shamsun. The next one, it starts with Meme. Mu. The next one starts with Meme. Good. MashaAllah, good. Good job. MashaAllah. So the next one is Mushtun. 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 What's the next one? Okay, since there's no wow, it's just osh. The next one is Ain, Sheen, 2 letters. Is osh. And there's a shadda, right? So the shadda, and it will be a double vowel. Oshun. Osh. Oshun. Osh. Oshun. Osh. But it's not Osh. Because there's no wow. Right? It's Osh. It has to be short.
So how come that's not doubled, the sh, the sheen?
No, it is. It is.
So how do you say that?
Oshun. Osh. You hold the sheen. So it will be like this, right? If you break it down, you write it. Sheen. Sheen. Is it? Yeah.
So would you pronounce it aushun?
So it's like this. So this osh, this has sukun, and this one has dhamma, right? Let's say it has dhamma, 2 dhammas, right? The dhamma. So it's osh. You hold it oshun. Different than shams. Osh. You hold it.
But how come then you're just not using that, like the one that elongates it? But because isn't that supposed to double? So how come it's not aushun, like 2?
No, because you
SHs?
hold what the double does. What the double does is that you hold 1 letter. So the shadda tells you that there's 2 letters. So for example, like bitir, right? It just tells you that there's 2 letters. So the first one has sukun and the next one has the vowel. Right here, oshun. عش بط بطيخ 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 عش عش. So you just hold the letter wherever wherever there's a shadda, that letter you hold it like you hold it a little bit, right? To give it every letter is the how is the climate? Is it the climate is good? You want a little bit AC on? Or? Okay. So Rosh. So the shadda, whenever there's a shadda, that letter you just hold it. You just hold it. So like bitikh, you hold the top. Bitikh, rosh, roshun, roshun. So you hold it. For example, thumma in the Quran is used many times. This one, tha, shadda, right? Thu, and then there's a thumma, thumma. You hold the meme. Thumma, thumma. Allah says in the Quran in Surah 78. Amma, amma. عما يتساءلون عما. Okay, so the next one inshallah is the Sad. Okay, so the Sad has a fatha. I'm gonna erase this. Good, mashallah. Okay. So it's Sad, Qaf, Saq, right? Ra, Dammatan, Saqrun, Saqrun. No. There's a famous scholar who recently passed away. His last name was Saqr. It's a popular last name, Saqr. So Saqr means like falcon. Saqr. Okay, the next one is, so it's Ha, Kasra. There's a Kasra. Right, there's a Kasra. He. Sad, sa, hisa, and there's a alif. Hisa, hisan. Okay? Ha, kasra, he, sad, fatha, sa, hisa, alif, hisa, noon, حصان Okay, good. The next one is good. Just shorten it a little bit. Mim, kasra. Good. Miqasun. Mi is a qaf. Miqa, Sad, Dammatan, Miqasun. Okay. Now we go to the letter. We get to the difficult letters, right? The Dad and the Ta and the Va, but we'll get through it. So the first word is Da, Fatha, Da, Alif, Da, ضا 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 با كسرة
ضابط
ضابط ضابط
ضابط
ضابط ضابط ضابط. Good. The next one is ميم كسرة م ضاد سكون مد را فتحة مدرة باء ضمتان مضرب is the racket, like the racquetball, the racket. Midrab is that which you hit, because darb means to hit, right? Midrab. Okay, the next word is ba fata ba ya bay da ضمتان بيض بيض. Okay, so now remember that I said that the Hamza can go on a alif, on a waw, and on a kasra, right? So it can, on an alif like this, look. Ra'sun, right? On a dhamma, look. If it doesn't have the hamza, it will be lu, right? And on the kasra, like this one, look, ta, eh, طائرة
So underneath the hamza, is that supposed to be an alif? Or what is
That's a
that?
yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
Wait,
that's a
so
yeah.
is
So-
it supposed to have like 2 dots underneath or
No. It goes on the form of the yeah. So for example, like this, look, there's another word here. Like this. Okay? Dana. Basically, the ya form, this is the form of the ya in the middle, right? So therefore, there's a rule that the hamza can go on a waw form, on a ya form, or on the alif. Okay? The next one is, it starts mim kasra me. You want to write it down, the hamza? In the next unit, if you go on page, for example, on page 37, right? On page 37, it will give you the example here. Dana lu'lu, so it shows you the alif, the hamza and a ya, the hamza and an alif, the hamza and a waw, and the hamza by itself on the line, on no letter. So there's 4 ways. It can be on an alif, it can be on a ya, it can be on a waw, or it can be by itself. Okay?
Oh wait, can I just ask
Yes.
Oh, so that was supposed to be 2 dots underneath.
No 2 dots. No. Just a kasra.
So so it's just part of the rule the 2 dots just disappear?
Yeah, because if it has 2 dots, but I'm gonna tell you why. So for example, so the 2 dots is for the med, the long vowel, right? Like the e, the ya, right? What does the hamza do to the alif? So for example, it shortens it, right? The same way. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So in order to shorten, it eliminates the 2 dots of the ya. But that's a very good question. And that's a very good, I got to understand it, the reasoning behind it. I knew the application, but that's why. So the alif, when there's a hamza, it shortens it. Ma. The ya, when there's a hamza, it removes the ya, so it's no longer a longer vowel. Mitdana. But it has the shape of the word, of the letter. It has the shape of the letter. So we are on the.
So it's tariya or tariyatun?
Which one?
The one we just did. So it's tariya.
This one is to. Look. To. It. Because it's like a hamza with kasra. To ira. To ira. Ta'iratun. 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 Ta'ira. Ta'ira. Okay? The next one, inshallah, we'll do this line and we'll stop here. The next one is mitraqa. Mim kasra. ميم كسرة م طا سكون مت را فتح را مترة قاف فتح قا تا ضمتان مطرقة مطرقة You write مطرقة, and when you read it by itself, it sounds مطرقة. Okay? And the next one, we did it already, which is مشط. Okay, so I'm gonna just mark this here, so we'll stop at مشط. So next. Okay.
So these are this
is just to practice writing, and then this is just random, so this could be just to identify them out of order, and then to match, like this is sil al-huruf al-mushtarika fi al-makhraj. So these are just the letters that come out from the same part of the mouth, right? And then this hamza, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha. This is just completing the letters, the alphabet, right? And then I believe on page 32. Yeah. So on page 30 you have page 28, 29, just the alphabet. Page 30, you practice the alphabet out of order, right? Then on page 31, on the top, you complete the alphabet. Then on page 32, sil kama fil mithal is connect. On page 32, connect the word, connect the word with the name, the word with the letter. So the name of the letter ba, right? Like ba. The name sounds like this: ba, jim, lam, ain. This is the way you write it, and then you connect it, right? Then in the bottom on page 32, da da'ira حول الحرف الذي So basically, I would read one letter, and you will circle the letter that you hear, right? And then on this one, da da'ira حول الحرف الذي تسمعه. So again, the same thing. So circle the letter that you hear. The same thing. And then here, so basically, this is just like an oral, like a little oral test, right? So I would read the letter. You will have to read it, right? And I would check or X if you got it wrong, right? That's it. And then this is pictures that later on you will learn these words.
Wait, which one do we hear from this one?
Yeah.
Or
So
from this one.
so basically, no. I will say a letter.
Oh,
Like I will say, let's say, meme. Like here. Meme. Where's meme? Okay, so you circle that one.
Okay.
Right. So we'll do it. So next week, we will complete the words. All right. So we will complete the words. We're moving a little bit fast, right? I mean, it's a little bit easier now. You guys are you both are doing well. And then so we'll finish the words, and then we'll get into the words with pictures, and we'll start reading. Okay? Are we clear, Edith? Okay. So yeah, so that would be